Yo, what's up, everybody? This is William from For the Billions back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. So, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about ghost jobs. And what is a ghost job? Essentially, it is a fake job that companies would put up on a website and or a job board, and they have no intentions of filling that position. So, we're going to be talking about this today. We're going to be showing how to spot it and what you can do in order to avoid wasting time with applying to ghost jobs. Okay. As you guys may know, I believe that the best way of getting more opportunities is through networking and meeting more people. Life happens outside, guys, and you should be getting outside at least twice a week. Okay. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. If you enjoy this type of content, please go ahead and hit the like button. It may be a small click for you, but it means a lot to me, and I would really appreciate it. So let me go ahead and turn it over. So this is a post from Setup Spawn. So we're going to watch their video and get into it.
Today years old when I found this out. Did you know the job you're applying for might not actually exist? So recently there's been a rise of job postings on the internet called ghost jobs. And what these are fake or outdated job postings that companies never actually plan to hire for. And there was actually a survey with job employers on why they post fake job postings. This includes trying to keep current employees motivated, trying to give the impression that the company was growing, and just to collect an active pool of applicants in case of turnover. But luckily there are a few tips you can do to avoid these ghost jobs. So the first thing you want to do is check when the job was posted, and if it's been a few months and has hundreds of applicants, then it's probably not a good sign. So if you're on a website like LinkedIn and you want to avoid that, you can search for the job title you want and the city. We're going to go with my. And now you want to click on all filters. And now you want the date posted in the past week. And if you scroll down, you want to check the box under 10 applicants. Another thing you can do is go to this website. You can view a list of companies that have had layoffs recently. So you can see Dell just laid off 6,000 people. That's probably not a good sign if you just saw a job posting from them.
All right. So as we saw there, we can see that there are so many jobs that are being lost right now in the economy. I myself was laid off as a data engineer with over 5 years of experience. And there's a lot of other people who are experienced engineers. There are people who had like master's degrees, 10, 12, 16 years of experience. I have been networking with a lot of people from Google. And when Google was having their layoffs, they had laid off this one guy. He had been working at Google for like 16 years. And he was somebody who, like, his whole identity was working at Google. And the layoff really affected him. He actually said he was depressed because he got so accustomed to working in the ecosystem of Google. So, guys, when I tell you, man, there are so many effects from this. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, I think that it is important for everybody to stay proactive and make sure that you are protected when it comes to like these different jobs, man. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our article that we have for today, and let's go ahead and get into it. This is an article from CNBC. All right, so let me just make this a little larger. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So this is an article from CNBC, and it's titled "How to Spot and Overcome Ghost Jobs." All right. There can be ample roadblocks during a job hunt, including so-called ghost jobs. These can be phantom listings for jobs that don't exist, or those posted such a long time ago that it seems the job may not be available. Luckily, there are ways for job seekers to sidestep the challenges of a potential specter job and raise their odds of landing as real gigs. Okay, according to career experts, ghost jobs aren't a nascent, I've never heard that word before, a nascent phenomenon. I gotta look that up. But a hot pandemic era job market turbocharged some seemingly bad behavior. Ghosting among job seekers and employers, for example, has become more prevalent as parties more frequently go silent during the hiring process. Recent labor market dynamics also brought terms like the Great Resignation, quiet quitting, and loud quitting into the collective lexicon. Oh, whoever wrote this is a wordsmith, a collective lexicon. Okay. Such fun new names Bill Belay, I guess, names Bill the fact that these trends existed, albeit perhaps with less prevalence, before the pandemic, said Mandy Woodruff Santos, a career coach. Man, you know what? After reading that paragraph right there, I feel like I need to read more. I feel like I need to read more often. I read these articles for YouTube all the time, and that may not be enough. So I suggest you guys, if you out there, go ahead and pick up a book. Right? Pick up a book with me. I have in the Discord I have a book club channel, so you guys can check it out. So it says 10% had jobs open at least 6 months. Still, long unfilled jobs seem to be ample, creating headaches for applicants. For example, a basic search on LinkedIn showed about 1.8 million jobs had been posted on the site over a month ago, according to data available Friday. In 2022, 10% of hiring managers reported having job ads that had been available for 6 months or more, according to a poll by Clarify Capital. There's a good chance job posted there's a good chance jobs posted online for longer than 2 months are ghost jobs, wrote Aaron Case, a senior content writer at Resume Genius. As a former hiring manager, Woodruff Santos has seen firsthand why ghost jobs may exist. For example, a media company might simultaneously post ads for a senior editor and associate editor roles, even though in reality the company only has one available job. The strategy helps companies broaden the net of talent drawn to each role, she said, though it creates a ghost job in the process. It takes time for workers to apply online, said Woodruff Santos, founder of Mandy Money Makers. It's super frustrating and a horrible experience in some cases. Recruitment challenges are a culprit as well. A recent ZipRecruiter survey showed 57% of employers lacked qualified candidates, while 41% failed to fill a vacancy in the prior 6 months because candidates wanted more pay than the business could offer, the poll found. Employers may also leave dead end posts online to give the perception their company is growing and to collect resumes in the event a future role opens up, Case said. The secret sauce of job searching. As one firewall, workers who see an attractive listing on an online job aggregation site should check to ensure the ad is listed simultaneously on an employer's dedicated online job portal, Case said. Additionally, if the firm is still hiring, it may have recently posted about the job on its social media feeds, he said. There are instances in which it might still make sense for job seekers to apply online for a position posted months ago, especially for candidates who are especially interested in a role for which they are also a great fit, said Woodruff Santos. That's because there's a chance the hiring process has been prolonged due to a dearth of qualified applicants, or that the business might contact an applicant later if a position becomes available, she said. Ooh, who speaks like this dearth of qualified applicants in like regular speech? Okay. However, online applications only scratch the surface when it comes to maximizing one's odds of finding a new job, she said. Building personal relationships is the most powerful tool at job seekers' disposal, she added. For example, successful job seekers work to leverage contacts like friends, family, former colleagues, and others who can refer them to a manager at a prospective company. Or they put themselves in environments like conferences, meetups, seminars, and trainings to meet people who may have opportunities now or in the future. And that's exactly what I do. It's about putting yourself in the space where you can get lucky, where you can run into someone on an elevator who may know someone, Woodruff Santos said. This is the secret sauce of job searching, she added. The real goal you should have is to build such a great reputation in your industry and build so many relationships that people come to you before you even need a job, she said. All right, and that is the end of this article right here. So, that being said, guys, what did you think about this topic about ghost jobs and about like the current economy with all these layoffs. I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys, I have been networking all over the place aggressively. I just got back from a scholarship gala with the Urban League of Greater Atlanta for Young Professionals. And let me tell you, there are a lot of people who are doing extremely well for themselves, people who have a lot of connections, and they're doing everything for the greater good. So that's what I want to be around. I want to be around people who are doing well or in places where I want to be. And the fact that I can walk into the room and people actually remember my name and know my name before I even walk in. I had somebody came in and they say, "Oh, I know exactly who you are. You're William." I had never met the person before in my life. So I'm working on building that reputation, building that network, building the connections, and then getting into a place where I can be better in life. So that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You also hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified whenever I make new videos on YouTube. Also, guys, I was recently sponsored by Temu. So that being said, in the link in the description down below, you can find a link to the Temu app. If you download the app or reinstall the app, I do get an affiliate link. I would really appreciate it if you would click the link and download Temu. It would help out the channel, and that's just a way of donating. If you don't want to actually send money, that would be a great way of supporting. If you don't feel like doing that, I would still appreciate the like button or a comment. That being said, also, guys, another link in the description down below is a link to the Before the Billions website. So that way you can check out the newsletter and also the Discord. So that way you can speak with either me or anybody else within the BTB squad. I would really appreciate it. That being said, guys, do not forget to build your billions.